is it working? I'm live. Alright, I think I'm all set up. Turn off this. Well, the camera is still rolling. No. There you go. I need to find a support for the phone so I can use the camera there. And I forgot to. I don't know how to change the title there. So let me copy this. Yeah. How does it work? All right. Back to work. So let me just check. Nope. This. So. Nope. No, so done with that. This is the restream. All right. What does it say? Check the streaming on social platforms. Ah, nice. Very interesting. Okay, let's go with the burst shot. Let's see if we have anything new here. It looks like we do. Let's play the game. Nope. Very nice. Just check the logs. Added friction acceleration to the enemy. Enemy will prioritize the direction opposite from the player to back up, unless it is against the wall. Investigation time not stopping when player enters the area before the investigator. Nice. Very good. Can I paint on Twitter? No, I can't. I can answer, I can ban and delete. Yeah. What is it here? Player burst shot. Lots of things. Player should be able to shoot 3 or more projectiles at once. Currently available amount of projectiles will decrease by the amount of projectiles shot in burst. Burst of 3 decreases the amount of it. Okay. Burst shot will be ready to be performed only after at least 3 projectiles are refreshed. But should to have a spread or accuracy skew level up upgradable. It will affect the spread of projectiles. Yeah, this is not how much. Burst shot should be an upgrade that the player will have to unlock by spreading experience points or by having a certain level of shooting related skill upgrade. Okay, I need clarification on these two. So let's check how he's doing the shooting. Player. If stamina is greater than or equal to 100, then it shoots. Shot success. Okay. Remember this, it's because, yeah. Because there are moments you would shoot, but it wouldn't do anything. And it was spending the stamina. So only if this thing happens, then we can do this, right? If the verb is only used to that, we can do it this way. Before I do that, how can I run a script in VS Code? Run script and save. Oh, I searched that already? Automatically execute bash command. How to run code when you save. There is no default support to running tasks. The command to your settings, you have to configure an extension. Also, there is no way to do that. So it's run on save. Seems to be the way. The extension allows configuring commands that get run whenever the file is saved in VS Code. Commands only get run when saved in an existing file. Create new files and save as to treat the command. Configure multiple commands that run when a file is saved. Rejects pattern matches for files that treat commands run in sync and async support. Okay. Add Emerald Walk Run Save configuration to the user or workspace settings. User settings, extension. Is there something here? Doesn't look like. Do we have the it's called run on save. Run on save. There you go. Edit settings. Nice. So when it does this, what do I want it to run? I have it on Z, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but Z, of course, is not opening up. What what is the name of the... It's called format code. Here we go. No, not you. But he's it's not Godot, it's GDScript, yeah. It wasn't supposed to be you. No. Let me check the history here. The conversation with friends. I shared that at some point. GD format. Oh, here we go. The toolkit. Nice. Okay. It's already installed. Z. Oh. GDScript Z. What is the... There we go. GD format. Here. This is the one I found. Okay, so how does it work? Run on save. What does it do? So it's a commands list. Nice. Well, the command is going to be just as I am using on Z, which is GT format, and argument is going to be an empty string. Boom. Apparently. So now let's see what happens if I do this. Son of a bitch, it works. Is it working? I don't think it's not. No, it isn't. Because it would have added this, a new line here. Why isn't it working? To pass in a command. Where's the format? GD format. Restrictive Xbox, blah blah blah. So if I do this, not help. So if I pass the dash, what does that do? So then I need to pass in. So when I do this, it's going to read the current file apparently. But how do I grab the current file here? Oh, it's file. So it's GD format dash then file. It would be awesome. No, this is not it. So anything with a .gd extension, right? Yeah. GD format dash. So let's see if it works from here. What am I shooting? This shooting, yeah. So if I do GD format dash shooting GD. So this is wrong. No such file address, but then it completely ignored the dash. So if I do this, just passing the file, it works. Awesome. So it'll be GD format this. If I do this, no, it's not working. Well, I know how the command works, right? Now the match is kind of weird. GD format. Yeah, that's globally available. I can do GD format. And it will try. But match here. This seems to be correct. Anything with an extension GD and ends the expression, which is my case. We'll run echo statements, including the saved. Oh, I can do this. It's a good way to test. Where is it running that? What is the terminal? No, it's not a terminal. Where's that little thing that stays under here? There used to be a tab down below. What I could see, command, no, open view, appearance. Status bar, there you go. So in here I can do this. I was expecting to see something. Emerald walk, run on save. Commands, match any commands. It should just print in echo, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I need to restart. Yeah. It's not printing anything anywhere. Save. Emerald run on save. Oh, thank you so much, human being. If you want to just get a code for Matt and feature. Yeah, but this doesn't mean it's going to comment the number of run on save extension. Here's the one that we run external commands like those from an extension, and it seems to be more recent and better maintained than some. But anyway, so if I do this, okay, but if I do this, it should run only for, shit. Should run only for GDScript files. Right. If I do this here, only GD files. Nice. And what happens if I do this? But how does it? Oh, it's like this. So now I should show shooting. Jesus, yes. Let me undo all this crap. Boom. No. Ah, there it is. It took some time, but it finally saved. There is an async option. Is async. Let's go true. I don't know what would be the difference. Message after not match show elapsed. No, that's good. I'm happy with it. Very nice. Now I have formatting. Perfect. So this, if I save, yeah, it breaks the line because that's how it works. Is everything being streamed correctly? Yes. Very nice. Okay, back to work. There should be able to shoot 3, yeah. So I was checking how we're doing the shooting thing. So if it shoots, then we're going to do this. But then the player will be able to choose when to use like a burst shot. Yeah. So when the player holds, for instance, Ctrl Right, so there is a combination, which is interesting because I never did that before. So I don't know how to do that. If I should check if key is pressed, and then inside that I check if the left mouse button has been clicked, then we do that. Something like this. Oh, that's a good point. So should it be like the shoot ability, or should it be like a? Ooh, yeah, I think it could. Let's just start with a separate function for that. Spread. So it does nothing for now, but we're going to check for the input. Or should I check it here? No, like the input doesn't matter. So we can do print spread shot. So these guys should not worry about which keys were pressed for this to be called. So this is the bad boy. So yeah, there you go. So if the player, if event is input event key, yeah, let's do what it's suggesting. Oh, I don't want to quit. Oh crap. Do we have key control? What is it? Oh, here it is. So if I am pressing this, then it will print. Nice. Scan code on a base of an object of input event key. I don't get it. Invalid access to property key. Scan code on a base object of input event key. What? Input, what will it be? Event action. I don't know what's the difference. So that's not it. Let's see how they work. Contingent action, which can be targeted from several types of inputs. Actions can be events that can be set input map or projects or with input map class. Notes unlike all the input event subclasses which map to unique physical event. Oh, that's what I want. Is action pressed? Was it a node? I want is pressed. Yeah. Where is pressed? Here. If this input event is pressed, not relevant for events of type mouse motion, screen drag. The keyboard ghosting is pressed may return false, even if one of the actions keys is pressed. Input exams into documentation for more information. Okay. I don't want an action. Subject izquierdo. Why is it in Portuguese? People won't understand if I read it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's going to be in Portuguese. Input map, no. There you go. Let's print this bad boy. Let's see what gets out there. All right, here we go. Control. Mods known, physical false, location left. Location right, pressure true, echo false. Nice. So I have this. What are my options here? Do I check the name? What do I do here? Do I have like an is match? Ah, the key code. Key code CTRL. Then I do this. Boom. Now if I press other keys, nothing happens. Perfect. That's what I want. So if this is what happens, let's do, we have handle shooting. We have now handle spread shooting. No, I'm gonna do shooting ability.spread, just so we see that. So every time I press Control, it's going to do the shooting, the spread shooting. Yeah. But now, that's not pressed event dot is pressed, right? So I want it to be constantly pressed. So if I do now, how can I capture multiple events? Ooh, I don't know. Because I'm consuming this event, right? Because I have to capture 2 events. Mouse button, Yeah, I don't know. Godot input. Let's see if we have something. Good combination, maybe. There we go. For myself recently, I don't want to explain you everything because I did a lot of stuff in order to implement it properly. So you have a list of combos. And whatever you press, you append to the combo. Then you have this is function. That makes sense. You keep track of the list of keys that has been pressed. And then you execute something. You get a simple code checker. I use this code to put in a Konami code into my game. If you add simple timers, you can have it only detect keys for a short period of time and do all sorts of stuff with it. But wait a second, I didn't even try. Let me give this a go. So I would have to be pressing Control, and if there is an event mouse button while I'm doing this, then it... Maybe this is as simple as that. No. Yeah, because the event has been consumed already, apparently. Let's see if it gives us anything. See? It's not action pressed. No, it doesn't make a difference. Ah. Can I have an input action that is a combination? Spread shot. Let's see. It would be awesome. So it's a control. It's one or the other. Control. Oh wait. Left mouse button. What is this? There you go. So we are going to check if event dot is action pressed. Spread shot. Oh man, this is awesome. And here was I. Spread shot. Spending time. Son of a bitch. There you go, son of a bitch. Awesome. Okay, so when the player holds Control and plus the left mouse button, boom. Yep. Everything else is working, and is spread shooting. Nice. So we now have a combination for the spread shooting. And then we call a spread. What does it have to do? I'm going to always shoot that for now. So the rule here is that it's supposed to have 3 or more projectiles at once. Good. But where do we keep track of how many projectiles we have? We have bullets, but are we using bullets somewhere else? Okay, let me check this. Handle shooting. Let me always print the shooting ability dot bullets. Are we keeping track of that? So yeah, so we're always shooting. We're not counting them. That's something that is confusing because we have the stamina. But then we have to calculate the stamina here. Right. So if so we're not counting the bullets. We're checking the stamina. So if the stamina is greater than this, we're going to spend stamina. Right. Yeah, this is stamina to shoot is crazy to me yet. Still, it's a bit crazy. You don't need the stamina to shoot, right? But anyway, so we're controlling multiple things with this. Like, why isn't it showing spread shot? Oh, because it's okay. So this is how we do this. So this is how we control it to happen. So right now we need to add 3 bullets to the scene, and we need to draw an arc. Right. It'll be something similar to the spread that we have here. Right, we have an angle for each bullet. Let me get my drawing thing. So, so the player is right here. So this is the player, the bad boy. And he's going to shoot bullets. So depending on the amount of bullets, doesn't matter how many bullets, I'm gonna have to draw an arc like this. Right. And depending on the amount of bullets that I have available, I'm going to shoot them spread out evenly on this arc. So the first thing would be how to draw this arc. It's going to be interesting. And there is another question. Suppose in this case we have 3 bullets. Will the arc be based on the size, on the amount of bullets? You know, because if I shoot 3 bullets, one will be here, one here, one here, which will make the spread ridiculously useless. So now suppose that we have 5. So then if we do this on a small arc, then it makes sense. So we're going to have 1 bullet oh my crap. We're going to have 1 bullet here. It doesn't duplicate. 1 bullet here and 1 bullet here. Each one going in its own direction. here, here, and here, right? So this is the spread that we're talking about. So then we have it. So then you have like a very wide spread. So suppose now that we have a spread with 5 bullets. Three, 4, 5. So now the spread is a lot better here. So then it's going to have a better reach. So in this case, the angle here is the same, right? So what if the player has 10 bullets? Will we increase? Like we cannot fit 10 bullets here, right? So what we can do is increase the angle, right? So it can spread more bullets on the side. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shit. One less bullet, come on. Let's make it happen. There we go. So now we have 10 bullets, each one point to its own direction. Oh my god, I'm running on battery. Oh, why? Oh, nice. Ugh. I've been running on battery all this time. Let me do one thing. So the laptop did good, like almost 1 hour running on battery. That's impressive. There you go. It's not made for the kids because I curse a lot. Okay, I think everything is right. Yeah. So this is going to be the challenge. should the angle here be the same size? You see, so this angle that I'm going to draw should be the same, should be proportional to the amount of bullets that we're shooting. The bigger the bullets, the bigger the number, the more bullets we have, the bigger the arc we have to draw. Okay, and how do I do that? I have no idea. So I have to draw this arc, not literally draw it, but it has to be a place in front of the player, where the player is looking at. And it should so what is it going to be? I will not literally draw something, but there has to be something. Maybe it doesn't have to be something. Maybe what we can do is we ignore this angle here. Not ignore, but let's leave it here for now. So we do this. Right, it's going to poof, spread them right away. So on each bullet, they will have distance from the player, something like this. So it'll be something like this. I remove these arrows, they're a pain in the butt. See, so what I will do is I will get the amount of bullets. I still need to figure out a way to spread them evenly on a certain area. And what I will do is I will have to figure out this distance here. Oh shit, why this fat arrow like this? I need to figure out this distance. And then I will rotate and get a slightly different distance. Rotate again, a slightly different distance, until I am able to build an arc of bullets. So let's start from the basics. Let's first of all create 3 bullets. This is basic stuff. Yeah, because this is like creating bullets and everything. Collision layer, we can leave it off for now. Yeah, we need to receive these. We're gonna fix that. Okay, so now we create one instance of the bullet, but we have multiple bullets. But for now, we're going to do this the ugly way. So we're gonna do bullet and bullet 2, and we're gonna add those bullets right here. Bullet speed, the damage of the bullet, also irrelevant for now. So the shooter position and the muzzle position. So if we go to the player, I set that. See, global position, facing position, So we're going to do the same thing here on this spread. We're going to receive the same parameters to make our lives easier. There we go. Collision layer. It was set here. Let's do it for now. Perfect. So this is the basic. Spread rotation is not being used. Yep. Because I'm doing it here. Perfect. So let's add this bullet right here. So if I shoot this for now, it's going to shoot 2 bullets at the same time. Right. So if I shoot once, it's going to shoot twice. What are you complaining about, Mr. Sir? Oh, sorry. There you go. Lots of copy paste, duplicate code, but that's for now. So if I shoot, it's going to shoot once. See? But if I hold control and shoot, nothing happens. Let's wait for this timer to be back. Do you have 2 bullets? Do we have 2 bullets? Here, okay. So if I shoot with control, yeah, we have multiple bullets. And it's not being released, which is bad, but that's a problem for the future. Oh my god. Yeah, note for the future. All right. So we're shooting, but for some reason we're not shooting them the way I expected them to be, because I'm not doing anything with it. Since I am duplicating the stuff, I have to duplicate everything, not just a few things. No, not here, Daniel. Not here. Here. So we have the collision. That's probably why just the bullets were not being released, because there was no collision, so it wasn't colliding with anything. So let's set everything. This is irrelevant now, so I don't care. There you go. The bullet initial position. Bullet 2, set direction. Okay, so but it's using the same random thing for both. So we should not see, it should be shooting 2 bullets, but they're exactly on the same spot. So we do not see that. See, 2 bullets. Good. What we're going to do now is we're going to set an initial position for each one of those. So we're going to do this. Oops. We're going to do this. Yeah, this should do it, because now it's going to grab a different angle and everything. No, it didn't. Why not? So we created 2 bullets, bullet 1, bullet 2. We added them both. We set the collision layer, the speed, the damage is relevant here, so we can. And then we set the initial position, and we set an angle here. Set the direction, and then we do this. But now for the bullet 2, for some reason, these values should be different. So let's bring them. Spread direction. No, I want the random angle. Random angle. Thank you. Now I want different values here. At least we should have two different values, right? See, there you are. We have different things, but for some reason, I do not see them. Why do I only see one bullet? We generate a new random angle, and we use that for the face interaction to rotate. Am I correctly setting that to the bullet 2? Yes. For the bullet and bullet 2. So we have two instances. I added both. I set the collision. I set the speed. The initial position is the same, which is okay because both bullets are coming from the same shooter. And then we generate a random value here. And then we get this, the direction of that. The facing direction is based on the mouse position, the cursor position. So we get that and we rotate with a given angle that we just grabbed from here. And then I set the direction based on the spread direction. And I normalize it so it doesn't run faster when it goes on a diagonal direction. But why when I set the bullet 2 it doesn't work this way? Shooter position is a vector, so I can do times 10. Can I do that? I could multiply, right? Yeah. And multiply it by 2. It's going to be very different. No. Why? Why don't I see two bullets? Are they colliding with each other? They're not. Oh, well, they are different. Why don't I see them? Bullet speed is a float, is an integer. Let's do why do I only see one bullet? That's the question, huh? Why do I only see one bullet? Hello, TBD. Like has been deployed. Thank you so much. How are you doing? How is your Monday going so far? Oh, I don't know if you are on my Discord server, but I've been pinging. I pinged Twitch again about the suspension, and they gave me an answer. And based on their answer, they gave me a more detailed answer. They said this. After careful and extensive review of your account history, usage patterns, and unauthorized charges, we have found your claims to be unsustained at this time. Good. Your account is indefinitely suspended for committing purchase fraud, such as using stolen payment information, which is easy for them to identify, right? Because they have my payment information there, because I receive money from them. Are you still there, or I'm talking to myself? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I think I'm talking to myself. Oh, no, you're still there. Okay. So, okay. Um, so it's not using stolen payment information, because I had I was subscribed to 3 different channels, and all of them were being charged on my personal credit card. So that's not the thing. I would never do that using stolen payment information. Abusing chargebacks, which I didn't even know was an option. And the third thing, abusing Prime gaming. Aha. So what came to my mind was that is the issue. And why do I think that's the case? It's because as soon as I started streaming and I was able to get money from streaming, I talked to friends and family, and I had about 8 subscribers. And from those 8, probably 5 to 6 of them are close friends and family. So my close friends and family, they're not in tech. So they didn't even know about Twitch, but they pay for the Amazon Prime because they watch TV, they get discounts on products and blah, blah, blah. So I said, hey, you have Amazon Prime, don't you? Yeah. So if you have time and patience, go create a Twitch account, attach your Amazon to your Twitch account, and go to this link to my channel and subscribe. You're already wasting Twitch Prime, so waste it on me. So there was about, as I said, 5 to 6 of these accounts that were newly created accounts. And like, I don't know the nicknames they used or anything, but they're friends and family, as I said. And so they created new accounts and started to subscribe to my channel for 2 to 3 months, maybe that. So maybe that's what Twitch is considering to be something fraudulent, because they think that I have created fake accounts and I started using Amazon Prime to do that. Because I'm sure my friends didn't even know the option to confirm their accounts with their phone numbers. They didn't even care, and neither did I. So yeah, from those 8 subscribers, probably 5 to 6 were Prime subscribers. And that thing they said, stolen payment card, of course I didn't do that. Abusing chargeback, I didn't even know that was a thing. And Prime gaming, that's when it clicked to me. I know what happened. But also, they could verify their accounts somehow. You know, they could see if, okay, does this belong to a real person, a real email and everything? It's not a fake account. And I think, and something else that I think of is, how am I abusing Prime gaming? Because my friends and family, they are paying for Amazon Prime. It's being paid, right? But in their minds, in their understanding of how things work, it's, I am abusing it. And yeah. Right? It would cost me way more money to have all these Prime accounts than them. Like, I'm streaming for 7 months. 7 months. And I got equivalent to $100 over 7 months. Now imagine me with 6 accounts with Prime for 7 months. It's going to cost way more than that. So it's not fraud, it's being paid for. But that's the only thing from those 3 options. The only thing that I could have done was this. Look at this. Stolen payment information, abusing Prime game, and abuse of chargebacks. We do not unsuspend accounts that have engaged in this level of abuse. There are no appeals for purchase fraud. This is the last communication you will receive for us regarding this topic. So yeah, I'm off Twitch for good now. Because of a stupid thing they consider to be fraudulent. It's just insane. Just stupid. Pure stupidity. That's what it is. So now it's my time to use AI to help me with something here. Because I'm stuck. And by the way, I'm using... Yeah, that's super stupid. I'm using a service called Restream. So now I'm streaming on YouTube and at X at the same time. Now that I'm kicked out of Twitch. Let's see if I can get some people interested on X. And I need to find a support for my cell phone because I can use my cell phone to display my camera, but currently I have to place it on my laptop, which blocks my vision of things happening on my screen, of course. So I need to find a place to place it. So I really don't like streaming without my camera on. Yeah, they are starting from the same position. This is probably happening because each position has been called before they spread direction. No, but... Oh. This is just a set where this spawn will happen. Ugh. Because the spread happens correctly. The problem is that I'm spawning 2 bullets at the same time. See, the spread happens. That's not the issue. Okay, let me finish reading that. Okay, man, thank you so much for coming by. Have a good day. This means that the spread direction you calculate has no effect on the initial position. But why does it work here? Ah, the set direction. No, I'm doing this. Yeah. Why does it work here? No. What am I doing? Stop misclicking, Daniel. Setting. Updated. Direction. Set direction. Oh, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, you're useless, AI. You are useless at this point. You see, something a little bit more complex, then it starts to freak out and say stupid shit. So I don't have anything special here. Set collision is your position, calculate the angle, and then set the direction. And then the bullet goes, and that's it. Boom. It just works. Bullet counted is just to reloading the frequency, how many times the player can shoot, and playing this out. We can do that here as well. So, did you hear that? It shot twice. So we hear two sounds. Oh, that's the bullet here? Ah, they're all here. It was just me not moving away from it. Son of a bitch. There you go. Nice. So the bullets are there. Very good. It's just that I'm on top of them. Aha. Why are you there, little boy? Why are you not moving? The bullet speed. We're setting the speed. We don't need the damage because I don't care about it hitting anyone. We don't need to play the sound. Why? We create the bullet. This is okay. This is working. We set the bullet speed. Well, why is the bullet speed not doing anything for the second? So the bullet speed is going to do this. Now bullet 1 speed is going to be bullet.speed. And now bullet 2 speed. Ay, the speed is 0. Why? Why is the speed 0? Am I setting it somewhere? I'm not setting it anywhere. Am I? No. Ooh. Aha, shooting ability. Nope. Ah, there you go. But wait a sec, why is it shooting 3 bullets? Should supposed to be 2. think I know it. What is the handle event? How do I accept? There you go. Because it's using. Oh no. Non-existent. No, why I cannot do that? Should I have an else? Oh no. Yeah, there you know. We're shooting. Yeah, yeah. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Can I not do this? Shoot. And then I don't get about it. Yeah, but now if I do this. Oh no, it works, yeah. So there was no need to do all this check. Okay. So now we're shooting 2 bullets. And we are correctly setting the angle. Sublimes. That's very good. And I need to take a quick break. We'll be right back. I am back. Alright, so we now have the thing shooting multiple bullets at the same time. And they are being spread out at different... Oh my god, I almost dropped my coffee. Coffee. So we have that. But the thing is that we're using a range here, right? The accuracy is a number, see, is a float value. So what happens when I get, instead of using a random angle, I'm going to give it a 1.1 and let's do it this way. We're going to go, it's an, I don't know, 0.1 and minus 0.1. So the first bullet is going to have this angle and the second, the opposite angle. So we go to Godot and we shoot. There you go. They spread out open and they're going to do their stuff. Nice. Very good. So what can we do now? This is what we know. And the number is going to be something between that. So I can do something like, let's go, it's 0.1. That's a fixed number. So I just pick a number between 0.1 and minus 0.1. So it can be anything there. So if I do these, you're going to shoot the same two bullets at the same position, which is clearly not what I want. So I need to increment this value depending on the number of bullets, right? So let's suppose that we have 3 different bullets. We're going to shoot 3 different bullets. So for that, what we're going to do, we're going to do a loop scene. We're going to do like a loop. For bullets, it's an array of, can I do it? Bullet. Nice, very good. I can do this for, thank you, bullets. We create a bullet. Dot append this. Very good. So we create an instance and append it to that, but we do not just append it. We need to first create the bullet, right? We create the bullet. So let's do var b type bullet equals this, and then at the end we're going to do this. So then before shooting, we're going to add them to the scene and blah 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 blah. So we do this, we add the bullet, add the collision, we set the speed. Let's set the speed here. Is the autosaving working? It's still working. So this is done already. The speed, the initial position. So this is the magic. Very good. So bullet becomes B. Let me do this. We append to the list, and then look where bullets is shadowing already declared variable. Bullet list, then bullets, bullet list. There we go. Boom. Spread direction is going to be the facing direction plus a rotation. Then this is what we need. So we add the bullets. Well, actually, you don't need that. We don't need to add to the list. I thought we would have to. But apparently we do not. So we can just have the list of bullets. There you go. Yep, I think this is all. I don't know why I was thinking about a list. What would I do with that list after? Okay, so this is where the thing happens. So we know that for each number, we're gonna have to do this. So what if we say like the calculation 0.1, and then for the second bullet we do 0.2, right? 0.1 actually. Then we have that, and so on and so forth. Right, but then the spread is going to be too big. Float I, yeah. If we do that, the spread will be immense, I believe. Oh, okay. So invalid assignment of a property or key rotation with a value of type float on a base of object type nil line. 29. What? Bullet GD line 29. When I set the direction. The direction. What? Rotated returns a vector, which is what we want. Okay, I'm back. My wife prepared a cappuccino for me. She's awesome. So why is it freaking out? Rotate expects an angle, which is a float. So that's what I'm doing. What is the number? Oh, it's because it's 0. Zeroed out. No, it's not. Print B. Shit. It's not even print 0. Yeah. So it's 0 as I was suggesting. But why is it still not doing its thing? Invalid assignment of property or key rotation. It's in the bullet. Rotation. Okay. With a value of type float. Oh. There we go. Boom. Nice. Very good. We're making it. So now the more bullets you have, let's suppose you have 5 bullets now. Very nice. We did it, guys. But this is not centered, see? It's going to the right. So if I go to the left, it does its thing. But if I go forward, like my cursor here, on a straight line, yeah. So now I have to find a way to, because wait a second, let me show you my line of thought. So this is where my cursor is pointing at, right? This is my cursor. This is my cursor doing its thing. It's doing this. So the problem here is that it's doing from this position to the right or from this position to the left. It's not using from this position. Distribute it evenly on left and the right sides. So that's what's going on. So this value here, I need to find, okay, I have 5 bullets. So I'm going to shoot one on a straight line. And how many bullets remain? 4. So 2 will be -1, -2, and the other will be 1 and 2. So that's the calculation that I have to make. So if we have 3 bullets, 1 bullet centered. So if we're going to have a rule, this is not what is expected. Almost there. We should set a rule to always use odd numbers of bullets. That's it. So now we have it. What we're going to do, we're going to figure out how the spread is going to happen, right? We already know that if we have 3 bullets, this one will be, the rotation angle will be nothing. And the rotation for those 2 bullets will be one number on the negative and the same number on the positive. Same thing here, no rotation, -1, -2, 1, 2. So we're gonna have to arrange that actually. Okay, it might not be complicated. So we have this number. We have 5. I'm gonna do num bullets just to make it easier here, so we can manipulate. So we're gonna do total remaining bullets is going to be num bullets divided by 2, right? Because we know it's always going to be an even number, because it's always going to be an odd number of bullets. So from here we get 2. So now we know that we have to do what? What do I do with that information? So I have 5 bullets. So I'm gonna do number of bullets minus 1. Hello, Louvre Game Dev, how are you doing? Welcome in. Ah, it's you. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see by the profile. The profile picture, yeah. Although I cannot see it clearly, I know it's you now. But thank you for joining. I don't have a camera working now. I have it on my cell phone, but I need to find a place to have it without it blocking my screen or anything. Thank you for joining. I think it's the first time you join, right? It's your first time here. And now I'm properly excluded from Twitch. Yeah, according to them, I abused Prime Gaming, which makes no sense to me. Okay, so I have 5 bullets minus 1, then I'm left with 4. So then I have 2 numbers to go to. So I have to go from point 1 to point 2 and minus point 1 and minus point 2. So what kind of math can I use here? So the remaining bullets is 2. So I have the number 2 here. Yeah, okay, 2.0. I don't care, 2. So from this I need to make some calculations. I need to generate on each iteration. I need to grab ooh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so let me draw it again. I'm a visual person. So I have these 3 bullets being spawned. So the first bullet is going to be on a straight line. And this bullet is going to be the calculation that I'm using, a 0.1 times 1. Right, so this is this guy. So for this guy here, it's going to be times minus 1. So I get a negative number and it goes on the other side. So this is what I have to do. Right, this is what I have to do. And the blue one is going to be, sorry, the red one is going to be 0. No rotation at all. It's just going to go on a straight line. So the problem that I have here is how do I calculate, right? So when I do this, I have 2 bullets left. So I'm completely ignoring this one. So I have 2 bullets left. So I do 2 divided by 2. It's going to be 1. I said, cool. So I have to do 1 calculation. And this 1 calculation is going to be 1 times this and minus 1 times this. So this is okay. So if I have 5 bullets, that's going to be different. This continues to be 0. And this is going to be 0, 1, 1. And this one is going to be 0, 1 times 2. Right? And the other one here is going to be 0, 1, 1 and 0, 1 minus 2. So this is how I can spread the bullets evenly starting from the center, where the result of this calculation is going to be the angle, the place where the bullet is pointing to. It's pointing at. So now I need to turn this into code. So the rule is we always have an odd number of bullets to shoot. So it's going to be either 3, 5, 7, but never 10, because 10 is an even number. So it always has to be an odd number of bullets, because I can remove the main bullet and then I'm left with an even number. Then I can say, okay, how many bullets are going on each side? Yeah. So this is good. So we can define, okay, there are 2 bullets because I'm left with 4. So the total divided by 2, the total bullets minus 1, I'm left with 4. Divide by 2, then I'm left with the number 2. So I know it's 2 bullets on each side of the player. So from there, what I have to do is I have to grab that 2 and make calculations. So I'm left with this number. So I'm going to do another remaining bullets. Good. So what happens here is that I'm going to grab the X number What are you complaining about? Integer division, decimal point will be discarded. I don't mind. So I have here, so suppose it is 2, so I have 2 bullets. So it's going to be X plus 1. So then we have 1, and then it's going to go again, it's going to do 2. So if my understanding is correct of how this is going to calculate, we're going to shoot the current implementation is going to shoot the bullets like this. It's going to shoot those 2 bullets here and then 2 bullets more on the same direction. Let's see if my understanding is correct. What's going on? I got it totally wrong. What is the code? Yeah. Print remaining bullets. It should be 2. Why is it printing so many times? Oh, because it's doing for all the bullets. That's bad. That's the problem. So we get the shop game. I ended up using an angle as the index in the animation. Yeah, probably that's what I'm going to do. So the problem here is that I'm doing it many times. So at first I prepare the bullet, and then I have to, because I'm doing this on each iteration. That's bad. So maybe that's why in the beginning I was saving a list of bullets, because I create the bullets and then I go one by one and I set the direction there. Yeah. Bullet list is an array of bullet, and it starts as an empty list now. I don't know if this is correct, but let's do this. Dot append b. Nice. So now I have the bullets. So now I'm going to iterate on the bullets. No. In bullet list. Thank you. So what I will do now. So I know the number of items I have. So now I have 5 bullets. Yeah, I think I would do the same as you do. Like, so it is already spreading the bullets correctly. But the problem is that it is spreading based on the position of the mouse. So what it does, it's something like this. You know, it's spreading, but if my mouse is right here, it goes to the right side because the angle is always increasing to the positive number. So I have to increase it in both directions, right? Negative and positive. So then it goes on both sides. For setting the direction should happen only when creating the bullets on a single time. Yeah, unless you want to change their direction. Yeah, because I set the direction when they are created. But the problem is when I set this, which is this facing direction, right? I'm going to rotate it positively or negatively. So but the problem is that this number here has to be, as I was saying, the total number of bullets minus 1, which is 4. Now I have to divide it by 2. So now I know how many bullets I'll have on each side. So I'm going to grab 1 and 2. So I'm going to do 1 times 0.1, 2 times 0.1. Then they go exactly where I want them to go. But the thing is, at the same moment I do this calculation, right? 0.1 times 1, 0.1 times 2. I had to do the exact same calculation, but on a negative number. So I have them spread on both sides. So that's what I was trying to do here. So maybe I need a list, maybe I do not need a list. That's why I have the remaining bullets here. So I know it's going to be the number of bullets minus 1 divided by 2. So how many bullets I have? How many bullets? Bullets on each side. Okay. Big variable names, easier to understand. So I have this. So this cannot be calculated here. It's going to be the bullet list minus 1. Sorry, the length of the bullet list minus 1 divided by 2. So then I'll have 2. So I'll go this 4. I'm gonna grab. Fuck. I need to get the index in the bullet list. So I still need this. Bullet list. So on each side. Okay, so I have the first bullet. So if B equals 0, return. Because I don't want to do anything with that. Right. Oh, this is not an index, this is the object. How do I do a for loop here? It's like this. Yeah. I just did that. Already forgot. Okay. What? Oh. Should have been int. So length of bullet list. Okay. Override. So I have the number of the bullet list, which is totally stupid on my part because I already have the number of bullets. So if it's 0, it means it's the first bullet. The first bullet should always go in a straight line. So I don't care about this one. So the second bullet, the bullet number 1, I have to do this. I have to... No, I cannot do a looping here. Oh my god, why is it so hard on my brain? So I'm going to the second bullet. The second bullet should be oh my god, stop doing this. Bullet list on position X. No, okay, no more errors. So I have the bullet, the second bullet on position 1 of the bullet list. And what I want to do is I want to grab how many bullets should be on each side. Should be 2, I know that. So what I need to do is I need to keep track of that. But I don't know. Because it has to be, this is 2, right? Number 2. So 2 bullets on each side. I will solve this first and then I'll ask AI to see if I can do this better. But I need to learn this. So I have 2 bullets on each side. So I cannot multiply it by 2 right away. No. I have to go 0.1 times 1 and after, yes, that's what I want. So what did I do here? What is this? Okay, anyway. What did I press? Control Enter. Open Scope Pilot. Okay. Learning. But the thing, I have number 2. So then I have 2 bullets on each side -1. You know, all this calculation is not good. Maybe I should have this happening separately. So I have the number 2. So from the number 2, I need to generate 4 numbers. -1, -2, 1, and 2. Yes, if I had just one side, it would be awesome. But the fact that I have to spread the bullets on both sides. So you duplicate them later. I duplicate the bullets later. Duplicate them. Ah, okay. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Let me think on how I can implement that. So I would first add the bullets on the right side. Oh, brain, please. Brain, please. So if I do as you suggested, I will have 2 arrays containing bullets. One array is going to contain the bullets on the right side. But even if I do that, I would have to keep track of which array I am creating, right? And eventually would have to go on each of the bullets and change their rotation back to the number they have, but a negative one. Mr. Jones, hello, welcome in, how are you? Don't forget to like the video. Give me that like. 90 likes. I'm officially kicked out of Twitch. I need to learn how to extract the juice out of YouTube. Yeah, but the problem here, love, is that, thank you, Jones, for the like, is that it's weird to call you love, but the problem is exactly the calculation of this, you know, because this is a dynamic calculation. I need to find the numbers properly. Yeah, the problem is not generating the bullets in a list. So you do one simple for each, for each of them. Yeah, but how will I know? Because of this, Jones, I had 5 likes, and now after I order you, it went up to 6. There you go. Now if you click the like again, it should probably go down to 5. Are you spying on me? Definitely. Don't look behind you. That is a camera that I put there. So I have the list of bullets. Let me think here, let me think. So I have the list of bullets. So one thing that I have to know, what is the main problem to me is this. So if I have the number 2, I need to generate a list containing 4 numbers. The list should have 1, 2, -1, and -2, right? So this is what I have to generate and use here. That's what I have to do. And I don't know how I can do that. How can I loop over the number 2 and make this happen? I know I can quickly go to Gemini and ask it to do that. I'm not that kind of person. I want to do it even if it's stupid, but then I'll go to Gemini and say, okay, I found this out. Make it better. So how can I do this? How can I make this happen? Cool thing. For now, this is the name. I suggested that because with two arrays on each side, you'd have the exact index for the rotation instead of changing the x value. But I guess that with the mod function, it worked too. Would have the exact index instead of changing the x value. Yeah, but the index will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? How can I use that as the base for my calculation to get a negative number and a positive one, and then a negative one more and a positive one for each side? So in the case of a 5 bullets burst shot, ignoring the first one, we would have two arrays containing 2 bullets, index 0 and 1, which is okay. Wait a second, and then I will use that number to do what? I will use that number to calculate the rotation. So I would use index 0 plus 1, which will be 1, 1 plus 1, which will be 2, and this, I would do that for the right side. So when it's the negative side, then I would do this. Okay, so I would have this happening on both. I would have this happening twice. One array would be positive. Yes, exactly. Okay, I get it. So I would not have the bullet list. I would have the right bullets and the left bullets. Right? I think this is it. Let it break. I think this is it. So I would have the right bullets, which is an array of bullets, and I would have the left bullets. Left bullets. So I know the number of bullets that I have. It's 5. But again, the first one, which is the one at the center of the screen, at the mouse position, sorry. We don't touch this. Oh crap. What did I do? So this is the main bullet where the mouse is pointing to. But if you do it with one single array, if you check the use of the mod function on X and just compare the amount extra bullet minus 1 or something, it was for. Yes, Jones, go ahead. Please do share the tutorial. I'm not sure I follow you. Pavlov. Well, let me continue with this. Otherwise, I'll be jumping between different ideas and suggestions and never progress. So I'm gonna add. It's probably not relevant, but it's interesting. Yeah, please do share. The mod function returns always. Yeah, I know what the mod function is doing, but let me read your message again. If you check the use, if you check the use, the mod function, oof, yeah, I'm not following, man. I'm sorry. I'm not a bright person. No, no worries, no worries. If you want to try to explain that in the way that my brain can understand, because you know me, I'm kind of slow, but I get there eventually. Oh, you sent it on Discord. Let me check it there. Ah, I've seen this one. Yeah, from GD Quest. Yeah, that's a really good. And the answer is yes. Right, I remember watching that one. It's a really good video. Because it doesn't create 10,000 different bullets, right? It reuses a lot of stuff. That's really nice. Check it with the use. What do you mean check it with the use? Which is, what is use you're talking about? Yes, but how will that help me figure out the rotation value should be 0.1 or 0.1 negative, 0.2, 0.2 negative, 0.3, 0.3 negative, 0.4, 0.4 negative, you know? That is my main issue. To find this calculation in a dynamic way. See, this is the pain here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. But how do you find the half? How do you know you're on the first half or the second half? How do you figure that out? How do you know here that you're on this half, on the other half, on this half, on the other half? Oh, I think this is giving me that. The modulus, as you said. Oh. Is this what you're saying? Can you see the comment left by Copilot? I think this is what you meant, right? So we know which one will be on each side. So if it's on the right side, it's a positive number. But it's a positive number that should be calculated based on the number of bullets minus 1 divided by 2. So I have 4. So 2 should be on the right side, 2 on the left, which is, it's what it's doing here. Let me complete this. Okay. This is what it's doing. So now we know who's on the left, who's on the right. Yeah. But even if I do this, so this is on the right. So this is going to be a positive calculation. But this number is now is ranging from 0 to 4. So we have 0.1 times 1. And if it's negative, it's going to do the exact same calculation, but using the negative index value. Right? So it's 1, and then it's 2, and then it's 3. But let's see how it looks like. The spread is working, right? But the problem is that it should be following the mouse direction. It's apparently not doing that. You see, if I have my mouse pointing straight forward, it shoots to the right side, meaning that this is not working as expected. So print even, oops, even. Sorry if I no, it never confuses, man. It's just that I need to put my brain to work, and I need smart people like you to help me. Okay, I think we're getting there. We're making progress, right? The spread is correct. It's spreading the bullets as it was before. But now we need to figure out a way to make half be on one side. See? Yeah. So we're almost there. So if I equals 0, return, because I don't need to change anything. Let's see what happens. Oi, why? Then it doesn't increment. Okay, so I can ignore that for now. See, these two bullets are going too close together. We can figure these out later. So we have these bad boys here. As we saw, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's still a problem. Because if this is they shouldn't go up to 4. You see, it has to go up to 2. So I cannot use that index here. Because again, it has to be a number. If the number is number of bullets minus 1, so I have divided by 2. So it's going to be 5 minus 1 divided by 2. It's going to give me 4. So then I have 4 bullets to distribute, right? And so I'm going to do 4 divided by 2. Then I have 2 bullets, right? Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? So this is 4 divided by 2, 2. So that's good. So now I have the I value here should be 1 and 2. Minus 1 and minus 2. We're getting there, pub. We're getting there. Thank you for your patience. So I know this is a bullet that should be positive. But now I need to know if it's a 1 or a 2. Right? Because I already know how many bullets are going to be on each side. So if this is going to be 0.1 times 1 or 0.1 times 2, because I must have both. We're now correctly spreading them. The problem here is the index. I'm using the index from this guy. when I should be using the index from another guy. Ugh. Oh, jeez, let me quickly do one thing. I'm sorry. I'm taking the day off today. I'll be right back. I need to open Slack and tell the team that I'm not working today. All right. Quit. That's it. Problem solved. I got an idea. Please do share. So what I'm thinking of while you type your idea is that I should indeed add them to separate lists. And then after doing that, I'll go loop on each of those lists and do the calculation because I know the amount will be correct. You see, so it would be, if you said if you don't know I divided by 2, I would just do on the rotated and change the if condition to. Ooh, let me read it again carefully. If instead you do an I divide, okay, modulus 2 on the rotated, and change the if condition to. Okay, I get the if condition, but the modulus in the rotated parameter, it's going to be 0 or 1. Right? Let me see if I follow your idea correctly. Wouldn't it be nice if... You say it's always 0, 1. Zero, 1. Oh, I think what it meant is this. Right? Then it would have 1 or 2, or depending on the size. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm getting there. Then you add 1. Yeah. Like you're doing. Okay, thank you. So we'll do this. But wait, what if it's Okay, let me first add the condition as you suggested. I think it's going to break at some point, but the condition is, you said I times 1. I'm gonna copy like crazy. Divided by the length of bullets list. Is less than number of bullets minus 1 divided by 2. Easy. That calculation must be separate in a variable. Integer division, yes. So the number of bullets is 5. So what is I? Is 0 plus 1, 1. 1 divided by 5. What do you want there? not divided by 2. But it has to be divided by 2, right? Because it's always going to be an odd number. 3, 5, 7, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to be, so I need to remove 1, so I get an odd, a positive number. An even number, then I divide, so I have the same amount on both sides. I meant always the number of bullets minus 1. I don't get this. Because this is always going to be less than, right? So if it's 1 divided by 5 is like a fraction, then 2 divided by 5, and so on and so forth. And it's going to be 1 when it reaches 5. So it's always going to be less than this thing here. Number of bullets minus 1 is even, right? Yes, it's always even because that's a rule. So the spread shot will always have an odd number of bullets. This is a decision. We won't change that. I meant that you can decide this condition like this to set up the next line values. So if you compare the little index like that, you will always make it so the first if will always have the first half. So in the rotated, you use the mode value plus 1. So in the rotated, you use the value, the mod value plus 1. The mod value of I, of the variable I, is that what I mean? This. So I don't follow, but let's see. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, but it's not working. It's not spreading. The spread became worse, actually. See? Now the bullets are clumped together. We can only see 2 of them. Yeah, I can imagine how hard is it for you to explain that. You must be hating me right now. this. Still not working. See, the bullets are all together. I'm sure the other bullets are there, but they're on the exact same position. Let me print this. I'm a visual person. Oh no, probably there's something I don't... Yeah, man, I'm also lost here. Yeah, you see, so the bullets, you see they always have the same I value. So they're placing 2 bullets at the same position. That's why we only see 2 instead of 4. So in here we have the index 0. So let me do a step by step. We have this guy. What do I do with this son of a gun? You know what? My brain doesn't work very well in this kind of situation, but I love this kind of challenge. I could do this all day, every day. Yeah, this is my first attempt with the spread direction. But it was so stupid. It was getting confused with the set direction of my bullet. So, nope. It's not you, Gemini, who's going to save my butt. What is this other browser? Oh, it's still open. Close it. Now I have only one. Good. I'm thinking if I spread them out in different arrays. Right. So I know who's the left, who's the right. Let me do it this way. This was right. Nah, it still doesn't like us. So let me do it the silly way, apparently. Left bullets and right bullets. So if I2 0, then I'm going to left bullets. I don't care which is left or right. So we added the bullets on 2 different arrays. So that's good. So what I have to do for left bullets. Let's try this out, and if it works, good. Then we can improve it. So if this is correct, we're going to do what? We're gonna count it. Let's go left index in range 0 to there. So length of left bullets. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get this thing it's going to be the left index plus 1. Yeah. And we're going to grab the left bullet, left index, set direction. Thank you. And we're going to do the same thing for the right. So the left side will be negative. It's going to be this. And the right side is going to be positive. Yeah, making it readable is probably a better way. Yeah, let's see if it works. So we get for each, we're going to do the 5 bullets. It's going to do that, and it's going to append them all here. There is still a problem because one of the bullets is going to be wrong. There we go. It's almost there. You see, at least it's pointing to where the mouse is pointing. Then you see, not there yet, but close. The problem here would be the first bullet, because now one of the lists has, if we do this, len left bullets and right bullets. So one of them is going to have more bullets. Say one has through 3, through has 3, and the other has 2. Both should have 2. And the main bullet would just, I don't know why I'm doing this. And the main bullet should just be there. Right, so the bullet number 0 should just go right away. I get a notification from what? Not necessary. So I need to remove the first bullet from this. So I'm going to do if so if index, if I equals 0, it means this is the first bullet. So it's going to be this, and then it's not continue, is it? Because if I, oh yeah, it's going to, okay. Oh, wait, I'm pressing the wrong keys. Wait, load. It's not doing anything. Oh. Is it continue? Yeah, because then it stops and goes to the next one. Yeah, there you go. But now it's shooting just the 2 bullets. Why is it not shooting? So the first bullet was here. Now it's correctly separated on 2 sides. But it's still not aligned. You see, the first bullet goes right where the mouse is. That's good. But that should be, there should be an extra bullet here, which is not here. Why? It has been added or set into position. Yeah, something is still off. Yeah. What is the left index? Please show me print right index. Thank you. Zero one. Good. So then what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the left index plus 1 and making it negative. And then it's going to be 1 and then 2. And this is... Oh. Now only 3 bullets. Why? Look at them go. You see, the bullet is going right where it should be. At the mouse cursor. Oh my god. What am I doing? There you go. Ugh. See, the main bullet is right there where the mouse is. If I do this. Yes. There you go. Oh, Jesus. It's working, guys. It's working. A spread shot has been added. Oh, man, it took me a long time. But see, that's what I talk about. It works. And I learned. Is there a better way to do that? I'm 100% confident there is. Now I'm curious. Let's ask ChatGPT. Not ChatGPT. Let's ask Gemini. What about the solution? Let's see if it can think of something else. Think. Look at me talking like it's a human being. I have this function that implements a spread shot. The number of bullets, I'm going to be as descriptive as I can. Number of bullets is always an odd number. This way I can make the number of bullets be the same on both sides, and one bullet goes on a straight line. This function is working properly. I'm curious if there is a way to make it better without the use of the left and right arrays. Let's see if it comes up with something good. Okay, you're right to think about optimizing this using separate bullets necessarily can make the code a bit harder to read. It's not hard to read. Okay, so you have it. Oh my god. Can it be that simple? So spreading is 0. If I is different than 0, meaning we're going to are the first, of course, calculate the spread based on the bullet index. Positive for a negative for left. So we do times 1. What is it doing? Divided. I should know that. Jesus Christ, does it work? Pavlov, does it work? It would be awesome, right? Then I'll have to read that until I understand it. So spread angle here. It's complaining because of spaces and tabs. Ah, that's integer division. Okay. So what do one... okay. Stop doing this. Okay. This is integer division. I didn't know. I used that a long time ago. No, look at that. It's not working as expected. It's missing the main bullet. So this is the problem here, right? It's completely ignoring the first one. So what I'll do is, just give me a minute. Okay, so in here we're ignoring the first bullet. So what we should do is, or should not do that. So we're gonna do something like that. So if I equals 0, then we do this, and the spread angle is going to be 0, 0. And then we continue. And then there is no need for this bad boy here, and not even for this jack. So we do it this way. All right. So what are you complaining about? There's already. Yeah, but okay. So what are you complaining about this? Confusable local declaration. The variable spread direction is declared. Because I have it here and I have it here. Okay, this is probably a vector, isn't it? Rotated returns a vector too. So var spread. Yeah, thank you. And stop bothering me. All right. Let's see if it works. No, it's not doing anything. Why? If I equals 0, do this and then continue. Integer division decimal part, I don't care. Why isn't it doing anything? Oh, no, it's adding. What? Now I'm curious. Now I want to see why it's not working. The spread angle is 0 on this one. And then we do this calculation. Spread angle. The calculation is correct. Look at that. The 1 is still. Okay, thank you. This is still off a little bit. Why is there a 3 in here? There shouldn't be a 3. One, two, three, four. Okay. it's going to be this. So let me print all these calculations here so I can learn from it. So this is going to be this. Now I'm going to print pow and see what happens with what each one of these values are giving me. So it's 1, then -1. What are we? We're using it to, okay. Returns the result of raised to the power. That's so smart. Okay. So, but for some reason, the first bullet is not going correct. See? No, it is. But why is that void here? Why is that void right here? You see this 3 here. That's incorrect. That should be -1. 1. We're missing the first 0.1 here. Since we're ignoring index 0. Okay, almost there. The problem is the first one. We're ignoring the I0. So now we have I1. It's going to be times 0.1 times 1 divided by 2, which is half. So it's going to be 0.1 times 1 divided by 2, which is going to be, yeah, half as expected. Oops. Yep. Times, if I do -1, I'm so close, so close. This is correct, so it's going to be this. Oh, this is still wrong. It's missing 1 bullet. So the first bullet. The first bullet is correct, right? It's being shot. Yeah. The first bullet is there. It's doing rotation 0, 0. It's red. Yeah, let's make it red. Nope. It's not modulating it. Why not? It's red, green, blue. Wouldn't it be nice? Dun, 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 dun. In terms of magnitude of the spread angle, we use integer division to get the correct index of both even and odd numbers. Yeah, the modulate's not working. I don't know why. Does it make a difference? Oh, there you go. So it has to be modulated before I add it. Just for this case. Ooh, see, so a bullet is covering it. It's covering it. So there is another bullet going on top of that one, of the main one. It's being spawned. Let's see here. So I is always going to be at least 1. So this should be 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So 4 bullets. And then 1 divided by 2 is half. Plus 1. Is that the problem? Then we're going to have 1.5. So it's 1 divided by 2 is half. How much is 0.1 times 0.5? Yeah, so that's weird. Nope, I don't know what I did. So now we have this, which is good. So the problem is here actually. I cannot add 1 because I'm already dealing with the first 1, 0 here. So the first bullet is being managed. So the I here is going to be 1. Almost. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. And I am back. Okay. Oof. Look at this, so close, so close. That is a spread here, this spread here. Okay, should I try to be this smart as, or should I just go with the readable thing again? Please. There you go. So this works. Yeah. Now I'm curious why this does not work. Oh, wait a second. This is if the index is 0, then okay. Let's see if we can figure it out. Yes. Minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, you see, you're missing. The left bullets are getting an extra 0.1 added. Yes. What is the correction? Ah, man, I was so close to it when I was doing. I was trying with this. Oh, Jesus. That's good. Boom. Now let me improve the speed here. So what I can do, I can add a comment 0.1 times 0.1 divided by 2 times 1. That's going to be 0.1. So it starts from 1, 2, 3. Yep. So if I grab this, so I forgot the. If I grab this and add it to the calculator, this is going to give me 0, 1. If I do this, it's going to give me a negative value. And if I do this exactly, if I do 4, boom. Nice. It's rounding, but it's totally fine. So we're completely ignoring the. It's interesting, it doesn't allow me to do this. Wait a second. And I'm back again. This is a warning. Is an integer bit of feature that is meant to be used. Yeah, let it yell. So I think this is it. Let me check the task here. I should be able to shoot 3 or more projectiles at once. Oh, wait a second. Let me try with 3 projectiles. I forgot to test that. There we go, awesome. If I try 13 projectiles at once. Beautiful. As long as it's an odd number, it's going to work just as fine. Because we're going to have the main one, and the other ones we spread out at different angles. Perfect. Let's go with 3. And the bullet speed, we're going to set it to default to 500. Let's see how it feels. Perfect, very nice. The available amount of projectiles will decrease by the amount of projectiles shot in burst. Burst of 3 would decrease the amount of available projectile by 3. Yeah, because we are consuming the entire amount of get to the player script and the spread shooting. It's going to consume. We're currently consuming 100, so it's going to consume 300. Yep, it's going to consume all the available stamina. See, now you cannot shoot again unless you have 300 available. Perfect. Very nice. But this number, this amount should be calculated based on the number of bullets. Yeah. So each bullet is apparently 100 stamina, as you can see here. So when we do this, we're using 300, right? This amount should be calculated based on the number of bullets. The stamina amount should be calculated based on the number of bullets. So this should be defined by the number of bullets we want to trigger. And so let's go and set this to 3. So each bullet is 100 stamina points. The accuracy is unnecessary here. The frequency as well. So we don't care about any of those. In here, okay, but in here, not necessary. Yep. Good. Burst shot will be ready. Yep. Burst shot will have a spread on or accuracy skill level up upgradable. These I need to discuss about project shot in one burst can also be leveled up. Okay. So this has to be configurable. I just need to confirm with him, Spetty, about this, but I can talk to him on another moment. So for now, I think this is very good. Why is there a difference in the because I added the git as. Oh my god. Git add. Wait. Let me remove the spreadshot text from it. All right. Spread shot added successfully. Okay, I have to go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your patience. That's it. Okay, I have to go. Thank you. I hope you have a great day. And